Yo, what's happening, world? Be Marsh Boxing. I'm back at it with another boxing video. What's going on with y'all? So, sorry for the late video, man. I got in late last night, man. I ain't feel like doing no damn video, man. I went straight to sleep, you know what I mean? Got at the crib at about, I don't know, three in the morning. After a good night of watching fights, you know what I mean? So I was definitely looking forward to this fight we got right here between Jesse Bam Rodriguez from San Antonio, Texas, bringing his undefeated record and actually coming up in weight to 115 pounds, the super flyweight division, to face Juan Francisco Estrada, aka El Gallo. Legend from Mexico, great fighter at 115 pounds, fought Chocolatito numerous times. Well, my guy right here, Juan Francisco Estrada, he was having problems with Jesse Bam Rodriguez, and I favored Jesse Bam Rodriguez to win this fight, due to the fact he's a younger fighter. He has a higher trajectory right now in this boxing game as opposed to or El Gallo, who had been out the ring. El Gallo had been out the ring since late 2022. You know what I'm saying? So I knew coming into this fight to fight Jesse Bam Rodriguez when you ain't been in the ring in almost 2 years. I know it was not a good look. And Juan Francisco Estrada had issues with the man Bam. Bam just had the quicker hand speed. He was pumping out that jab consistently, you know what I'm saying, and was basically in front of Estrada. So was Estrada. Both guys were right in front of each other, not so much lateral movement or perpetual motion. The fellas was throwing hands, you know what I mean? But you could see Jesse Bam Rodriguez, his hands are just reaching dude's face a little faster and to the body from the southpaw Jesse Bam Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, the first 3 rounds, I gave it to the man Bam Rodriguez, you know what I mean? They were close rounds, the man El Gallo was there, he was letting his hands go too. But there was times now you could see the man. It was mostly on the defensive. You know what I mean? On the back foot. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is the one applying the pressure. But Estrada got caught after taking a lot of pressure from the man Jesse Bam Rodriguez. You know what I mean? He had his back against the ropes, so he was retreating towards the ropes. Jesse Rodriguez to a left uppercut, kind of like a feint, then right hand jab. Didn't throw it with the biggest conviction because the slight little left uppercut uh, caught the man Estrada. Then he blocked the jab, but before he knew it, there was a straight left hand coming straight down the pipe. Boom! Caught the man in round 4, put him on his backside. You know what I mean? He got up, shook off the cobwebs. He had also got rocked in round 2. Let me not forget that, man. The fellas got rocked with the big overhand left, and he kind of had the spaghetti legs. You know what I mean? That's when I was like, this is not looking good so far for the man El Gallo. He gets dropped in round 4, and it's looking bad. Looks like Jesse Bam Rodriguez wants to go for the kill in round 5. You know what I mean? Trying to go for the stoppage, but the man. And actually, round 4 was a good round for Estrada before he got dropped. That was going to be the first round I would have gave him. You know what I mean? From the first 4 rounds. You know what I mean? But he got dropped, so it's obviously 10-9 round. Round 5, more pressure from the man Bam Rodriguez. But round 6, don't you know the man Estrada, man? He does what legends do, and he ain't give up the fight. And he came back with his own big right hand. You know what I'm saying? A nice 1-2. Similar situation with how he got caught, and he drops Jesse Bam Rodriguez in round 6, man. I jumped up off the couch, man, and I was so excited because I was like, hell yeah, cuz we got us a fight here. This is not going to be a one-sided domination type of fight. Boom. Then first Jesse Bam Rodriguez gets off the canvas. Juan Francisco Estrada got his swag right now. You know what I mean? You could tell the kind of confidence he got now. Now he's landing big punches. You know what I'm saying? He's having some nice upper body movement. He was now in his rhythm because he was trying to chase that momentum after dropping him. Boom. The round ends. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is saved by the bell. Round seven, though, is where the man Jesse Bam Rodriguez ends the man Estrada in devastating fashion. High output, high pace type of round seven. Both of these guys throwing punches in bunches. They catching each other. Some guys are taking one or two just to land a big left one or right hand. But before you know it, man, while they're in the mix of action, you know what I mean, throwing punches in bunches, high pace action type fight, right? The man Estrada's throwing a lot of punches. He throws a little kind of right, uh, like a right uppercut type of body shot or a right hook type of body shot on Jesse Bam Rodriguez, exposing the whole right side of his rib cage. Before you know it, he got the man Bam Rodriguez went under his elbows, in and around the rib cage to the liver, and bam, catches him with the left hook. Boom. I see the man Estrada go down, squirming like a worm. I knew he wasn't getting up. He's a guerrero, a Mexican warrior, for sure, no doubt about it, right? He got up off the canvas from getting punched in the face with that 1-2. Always kept a poker face. That's Juan Francisco Estrada, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna know if he's hurt. You ain't gonna know if he always keeps a poker face. But when he got caught with that body shot in round seven, and the way he was squirming around, I knew he had no chance of getting off the canvas. No chance whatsoever, you know what I mean? And he couldn't get off the canvas, man. He got counted out. Seventh round knockout for the man Jesse Bam Rodriguez, coming up in weight to 115 pounds because he has two straps at 112, right? Maybe more. I know he unified in his last fight versus Sonny Edwards. And that body shot got him a new world title in a new weight class. And now he's the man who beat the man who beat the man. The man is a lineal champion at 115 pounds in his first fight. That's like some Floyd Mayweather versus Juan Castillo type shit. When Floyd came up to 135 pounds, he had no tune-ups, none of that. That was his first fight at 135 pounds. And he beat the man, Luis Castillo, in a controversial fight, a close fight. But still, albeit he came out and got the straps that night, WBC and Lineal. Same exact thing the man Jesse Bam Rodriguez did today. Now, this type of fight took me back to the late 90s where my guy from Tijuana, El Terrible, Eric Morales, Mexican fighter, younger guy at that time, up-and-coming dude, got to fight Daniel Zaragoza, a legend, at 118 pounds. You know what I mean? In and around them weight classes of 118 and 122. But 118 was where Zaragoza had made his bones. Numerous, I believe he's like a three-time champion at that weight class. Well, similar type of fight. Zaragoza's an older guy. He was actually even balding at that age, at that stage when he fought the man, Eric Morales. And the young gun caught the man with the spearing. Eric Morales caught the man, Daniel Zaragoza, with the spearing, like he chucked a straight right hand straight to the man's gut. You know what I'm saying? Made the man Zaragoza flip, like actually do a little somersault on the canvas. Remember how Pacquiao had dropped Tim Bradley, I believe, in the third fight? The man Bradley damn near did a whole flip somersault on the canvas from the impact of the punch. Similar thing Morales did to Zaragoza, where he was a young guy beating the old lion in Zaragoza. I don't believe Zaragoza ever fought again. That was his last fight in his legendary Hall of Fame career. But Morales now took the mantle as the new kid on the block at 118 pounds them times. You know what I'm saying? Might have been 122. I think it's 122. That's where Morales was that dude, right? So my point being, that's exactly how this fight looked to me. You know what I mean? Uh, the young gun in the American, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, taking on the Mexican legend from Mexico. Don't speak no English, none of that, right? And he ends him with a body shot, you know? Legends don't really go out like that for the most part, squirming around from a body shot. But that's exactly how the man Jesse Bam Rodriguez ended. Uh, what's his name? Ended Juan Francisco Estrada. You know what I mean? Just like the man Zaragoza and uh, and uh, and Eric Morales. I believe that was for like the WBC 122. That's where the man Zaragoza was a numerous weight class champion. Go check out that fight if you guys haven't seen it. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was in Tijuana. It might could have been, but I remember it was an electric crowd, just like last night's crowd in Phoenix, Arizona, with all the Mexicans and Mexican Americans coming to show out for the two respected fighters. Great fight. The crowd was chanting El Gallo. He had his supporters in there, his fans, but the body shot couldn't do nothing for him. Be Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight, man. Congratulations to Jesse Bam Rodriguez. This dude's trying to carve up himself a pound for pound. I think he's a pound for pounder already. But he might be trying to carve up himself a Hall of Fame resume, man. You know, you got fellas like Juan Francisco Estrada. He has a choco. Does he have Chocolatito on his resume? I believe he does have Chocolatito. Is it Rongvasar? I know he has a Carlos Quadras. You know what I mean? You know, and these are guys who were mainstays in them divisions. You know, when Carlos Quadras, remember those guys, Chocolatito, Carlos Quadras, my man from Thailand, Rongvasai. You know what I mean? So this guy, and Rongvasai is a guy that Jesse Bam Rodriguez stopped. You know, and I believe, yeah. So he stopped him. So Jesse Bam Rodriguez, big ups to him. B Marsh Box, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, Juan.